of Mr. Shaver's class, we have learned that the foundations of the church start at the beginning of time. Humans hold a special place in God's creation, but by our place in the universe is imperfect since we are perfect. We have sinned against God, damaging the world and our relationship with God. But God desires for us to be united with Him in the end. And God's plan throughout salvation aims to bring us back into our relationship with God as we were intended to be. God has given us His only Son in order to save the universe. Through His death and resurrection, Jesus has achieved God's promise of salvation. We are still imperfect, however, and we need to choose to accept the salvation Jesus offers us. In Unit 2, we learned about the development of the church over the last 2,000 years. The church was made at the beginning of time, but it was only made public at Pentecost. The Holy Spirit is what guides the church, and it empowered the church leaders to face intense times of persecution. That same Spirit has been actively guiding the church through its development and continues to do so today. In class, we also learned about images of the church. Essentially, the images of the church are analogies that help us to overcome the limitations of language. All of these images help to describe how Jesus and the Trinity are connected to the church. Some of the images we learned were the branch of the vine, bride of Christ, family of God, fertile land, and the temple. For the branch of the vine, we see Jesus as the vine and us as the branches. Now Jesus we cannot survive. And God is the vine grower, the one who does the pruning. The truth this image conveys is that we cannot be in communion with God unless we remain connected to Jesus. For the bride of Christ, the love and union between Christ and the church is like the love and union between a husband and wife. The reason we call the church she is because the church, like a mother, teaches us, nurtures us, and helps us to grow. For the people of God, seeking a people who might acknowledge Him and serve Him in holiness, God chose the Israelites to be His own people and established a covenant with them. So the church is the people of God. It is the people of the new covenant established by Christ. More images such as the fertile land, we see the fertile soil that nurtures the lives of the faithful. And the temple or building, Jesus is the cornerstone, the foundation of the building, and we are the stones that make up this building. Later on in this course, we learn the church is already, but not yet. The church is sharing in God's glory now, and its members are experiencing God now, but not to the fullest extent possible. The church is holy. The members of the church are not perfectly holy yet. The church bridges the gap between earth and heaven. At the end of time, we will be united. The church is a pilgrim people on a journey to the holy destination of God. The church is both the journey and the destination. It is already, but not yet. Towards the end of this class, we've learned that the church is a teacher, a sanctifier, and a governor. We've also learned that the church is the people of God, as that is an image discussed earlier. We all share a common desire for and a common call to holiness. Also, all sacraments offer that grace to help transform us. And furthermore, the liturgy is centered around an encounter with Jesus Christ. And to tie that together, through grace, we encounter Christ and become closer to God. So the liturgy is an experience of divinization. But our sin makes us incapable of receiving that goal on our own. The goal that Christ has given us. So we need grace. And the church helps us to receive that grace as the church is interested in our salvation. So, finally, as we come to an end of this class, Andrew and I can happily say that, with the help of Mr. Shaver, we've achieved a completely thorough understanding of ecclesiology. Thank you.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.